Hello everybody and welcome. Today we are going to learn how to round whole numbers. Before we begin, hit subscribe to enjoy more helpful content. Also, click on the link on the description section where you can download this rounding number line, and don't forget to watch the video on how to set it up. Feel free to share the link. Now that you're ready, let's begin. So, how do we round? It's very simple. The first thing we need to do is to identify the place value of the digits and know to which place value we are supposed to round. Let's try this one. 23. We're going to round 23 to the nearest tens. So when using the number line, we need to find which two tens the number 23 comes between. So those would be 20 and 30. Now let's put those on the number line. So 20 and 30. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. You don't always have to write them all, just for you to have an idea how to use it. But the number 23 would be right here. Let's mark it with a dot. Now look closely. Is the 23 closer to 20 or 30? It's closer to 20, right? So when we round 23 to the nearest tens, it rounds to 20. Let's try another one. Let's try 27. And again, we're going to round it to the nearest 10. So again, we find the two tens in which the number 27 is between. Those would be 20 and 30. Put them on the number line, 20, 30, and now we count. So 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Again, we look closely. Is the 27 closer to 20 or to 30? It's closer to 30. So when we round 27 to the nearest tens, it rounds up to 30. Let's try a bigger number, 174, and we're going to continue to round to the tens. So again, we find which two tens the number 174 comes between. In this case, those would be 170 and 180. Put them on the number line. And we count. 171, 172, 173, 174. (174) is closer to 170 than 180. So when we round 174 to the nearest tens, it rounds to 170. So now I want to round 174 to the nearest 100. which two hundredths does 174 comes between? In this case, those would be 100 and 200. Put them on the number line. 100, 200. And we count 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170. Want to write 170 here, 180, 180, 190, 200. So 174 would be more or less here. And as you can see, 174 is closer to 200 than to 100. So when rounded to the nearest hundred, 174 rounds to 200. If you don't have a number line, do it like this. Let's try rounding 174 without using the number line. So 174. Since we are rounding to the hundred, we need to find that number, the digit, that's on the hundredths place value. So this would be ones, tens, hundreds. The number one is on the hundredths place value. So what I like to do is I underline the number and then I look to the right. Now, the number that's to the right is going to tell us what we do. So if the number to the right, in this case is 7, if the number to the right is 5 or more, we are going to add one more to the number that we underline. In this case, 1. 5 or more, add one more. So 1 plus 1 equals 2. Let's put the 2 down here. And now everything that's to the right, to the digit that you underline, to the digit that you're rounding, everything that's to the right is going to become a 0. So to the right we have 1, 2. So we're going to put 2 zeros. So 174 rounded to the hundredths equals 200. Last piece of information. If when you are using the number line, you have a dot right in the middle of the number line, is just as close to the left than to the right. If it's right in the middle, you always round up. If you enjoyed this video and the content of this channel, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. See you next time. Bye.